Good morning children. Welcome to today's class. In previous class we have seen exercise 7.1 and we have all completed that. Now today we are going to start exercise 7.2. In that first question is draw number line and locate the points on them. This is the first question given, that is the points 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. So as you can see I have drawn the number line here. Now, how to locate the points? That is the main question here. So, now on the number line you have to locate these points. So, for that you have to understand that these numbers, where it will come. Means number line everyone know that it is from this side integers minus, and if you are starting from 0 on the positive side 0, then comes 1, 2, 3 and so on. This much everyone know. Now, here the points are given in the form of fraction. Now, how will you locate and between which two numbers these fractions will come? That is the main question. Now, you can see here 4 by 4. 4 by 4. When you cancel these numbers, you are getting 1. Means this number 4 by 4 will come at the position 1. Means 1 is 4 by 4. So definitely 3 by 4 will come to the left of that, and 2 by 4 will come to the left of that, and 1 by 4 will come to the left of that. Then 0 by 4. 0 by 4 is 0 only. So that means this is the 0. This is the 0 point and this point will be the 1 point. And all 1 point means it is 4 by 4. And it is 0 by 4. It is 0 by 4, that is 0, and it is 4 by 4, that is 1. And between that it will come 3 by 4, 2 by 4 and 1 by 4. And now, here you can see 1 by 2. It is not 2 by 4. So you can also see 2 by 4. They both are coming in the table of 2, means 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. Now it has changed to 1 by 2. So you can also write 2 by 4 and then you can convert it to 1 by 2. So let us see now how you are going to write in your copy. First you will draw one number line and then you have to just draw equal divisions. How you will draw equal divisions? Using your ruler you can do. It is 0 and it is 1, and between that 3 equal divisions you have to draw, and here small you can write 0 by 4, it is 1 by 4, it is 2 by 4 and it is 3 by 4 and it is 4 by 4. Four by 4 means that is 1 only, and 0 by 4 that is 0 only. And 2 by 4, when you cancel, just now I have explained 2 by 4, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Now it has changed to 1 by 2, so it is 1 by 2. You can write here 1 by 2. And it is 3 by 4 and it is 1 by 4. Here you can write down 0 by 4. Here you can write down 0. Here you can write down 4 by 4 and here you can write down 1. So now your answers. What is the question asked? Just mark. Little different colors also you can use just to denote or just to show that this is the question asked and that is your answer you have marked here. So what are the questions? 1 by 2, this is our 1 by 2. Then 1 by 4, this is our 1 by 4. Then 3 by 4, this is our 3 by 4. Then 4 by 4, this is our 4 by 4. Are you getting? So again explaining. First you should understand where this 4 by 4. 4 by 4 means 4 and 4 when you will cancel, you will get 1 only. So 4 by 4, 1 only. So means all these numbers will come between 0 to 1. 0 to 1, these all numbers will come. So 4 by 4 means 4 equal divisions. Means this 4 by 4 will be the fourth division. So in between 3 equal divisions you have to mark. 3 equal divisions means 0 will be 0 by 4. Then next will be 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and the last is 4 by 4, which is already equal to 1. And 0 by 4 is equal to 0 only. In between left out 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and 2 by 4, when you will cancel you will get 1 by 2. So these are the questions asked in your question. So just encircle that. So these are the questions asked. In this way you are going to write in your copy. Some students are just asking me in WhatsApp, or some are calling me and asking that they don't understand what to write in their copy and how to write. You have to watch your videos properly, understand that, then make it pause, and through this whiteboard only you have to see and just write in your copy. If you are not getting the PDF, sometimes I am getting sending the PDF also. Sometimes if I don't send the PDF, then you have to do in that way. Watch through this whiteboard, understand, then make it pause and just write in your copy. If possible, I will be giving you the PDF also. So this first part is over. Seeing the second part now. Questions are 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8 and 7 by 8. These are the questions asked to plot on the number line. Now, as we have done here, 1 means 4 by 4. So, similarly, you can understand that 8 by 8 will be equal to 1. Here that is not asked in the question. But 8 by 8 is 1, and to the left of that you will get 7 by 8, 6 by 8, 5 by 8, 4 by 8, 3 by 8, 2 by 8 and 1 by 8. And then 0 by 8 will be equal to 0. That means all these numbers will lie between 0 to 1. So you have to mark 8 equal divisions. Just see the denominator. You can see all the equal denominators here, means they all are like fractions. In the beginning, in the introduction part, I have explained what are the like fractions. When the denominators are same, they are called as the like fractions. So these all are like fractions, means 8 equal divisions you have to mark. 8 equal divisions means 8th division will be 8 by 8. In between 7 markings you have to do. Let us see how it will be. So, you have to draw one number line. Negative part you don't have to draw because here you are not studying integers. 0. Here you write down 0 and here you write 0 by 8. Then 1 by 8. Then 2 by 8, 3 by 8, 4 by 8, 5 by 8, 6 by 8, 7 by 8, this is 8 by 8. This 8 by 8 means it is equals to 1. So these all markings you got, and just encircle what is the question asked. Your questions are 1 by 8, first one, second is 2 by 8, third one 3 by 8, next one is 7 by 8. So these 4 questions were asked in your question. Simple. If you have understood the first part, easily you can do the other parts also. So it is clear now. If your denominator is 8, means total 8 equal parts you have to make. 8th division will be 8 by 8, that is 1, and in between 7 markings will be there, and just mark like this. First will be 0 and the last will be 1. In between you just mark all the numbers along with the denominator 8 and just encircle what are the questions asked. So it is clear now. Now let us see the C part. Here only I am making it. Questions are 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 8 by 5 and 4 by 5. Here little bit you have to think, because if you are making 5 equal divisions, you require little more space, so I am erasing this one. First you try to understand, then we will make this. Question is 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 8 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, first you try to understand, then we will mark it on the number line. If you are making 5 equal divisions, then first division will be 0 by 5 and the last division will be 5 by 5 for making 1. It is 0, it is 1. Then 5 by 5 is if you are keeping it at the last position. Then where 8 by 5 will come? Okay, you will get 2 by 5, you will get 3 by 5, you will get 4 by 5. Where this 8 by 5 will come? It will not come in between this. So you have to go further also. So next will be 6 by 5, 7 by 5, 8 by 5, 9 by 5, 10 by 5 and this 10 by 5 is equals to 2. That means 8 by 5 is lying between the numbers 1 and 2. So here you can mark 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 in this way. So just to draw it on the number line. 0 by 5, it is equals to 0 only. Then 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5. Accordingly, you make in your copy neat and clean and circle it properly. It is equals to 2 actually and it is equals to 1. Now, what are the questions that you just encircle? 2 by 5, this is your 2 by 5. 3 by 5, this is your 3 by 5. 8 by 5, here is your 8 by 5. 4 by 5, here is your 4 by 5. These are the 4 questions asked. So, now it is very easy. Just you see in which two numbers that this means it will equal to 1, or else if it is not coming in between, you have to go up to 2 also. If suppose in between that also it is not coming, you have to go up to 3 also sometimes. So this question is completed up to 2 you have taken. So here it is, first question. Now your next question is express the following as mixed fraction. In the introduction part we have seen the mixed fraction. Mixed means it is the combination of one whole number will be there and one proper fraction will be there. Proper fraction means the numerator will be smaller and the denominator will be greater. So how it will be converted to the mixed fraction? The question given is 20 by 3. So here it is given denominator is smaller and numerator is greater. Means here you are first going to divide this. Divide means numerator will be written at the dividend portion and 3 will be written at the divisor position. Children, do you understand what is this? Dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. The number which is written here, it is dividend. and by which you are dividing, this is called as divisor. The answer which you are getting, it is called as quotient. And after doing all this, whatever is left out, if any number is left out, it is called as remainder. If you are not knowing, just see this and keep it in mind. The number which you are dividing, that is called dividend. By which you are dividing, that is called divisor. The answer which you are getting, it is called quotient. And whatever is left out, it is called as remainder. Now let us see how this division will go on. First, the one digit. Is it possible to divide? Not possible. So both the digits we are going to take. 3, 6 are 18. Subtracted, remainder 2. Is it possible again? No. And we are not going to take it in decimal. Only this much we will need. Now quotient is 6 and remainder is 2. So we are going to write quotient in between, means this is the whole number, and remainder at the numerator position and this divisor at the denominator position. This is the mixed fraction converted. Now if you want to check whether your answer is correct or not, 6 2 by 3, if you want that whether this answer is correct or not, these two numbers you have to multiply. Whatever answer you are getting, these answer and that this 2 you are going to add. Means 6 3s are 18 plus 2 20 and denominator will be same only. 20 by 3 you got 20 by 3, means this answer is correct. Understood? If you have not understood, second part we are going to solve. This is clear to everyone? Dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. Just keep that in mind. Next question. 11 divided by 5. One digit not possible. Two digits we are going to take. 5 2s are 10. Subtracted. Remainder 1. So quotient at the middle part means it is the whole number, and then remainder for the numerator and denominator will be same. So this is your answer. The mixed fraction. Now next is 17 divided by 7. One digit not possible. Both the digits we are taking. 7 2s are 14. Because 7 3s are 21. It will be greater. So 7 2s are 14 only we will keep. Then remainder 4 and 3 7. Now whole number part, the quotient will be the whole number part, remainder 3 and denominator will be the same. Checking, 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 3 17 and denominator is the same. This is your answer. Then next one, 28 divided by 5. 28 divided by 5. 28 divided by 5. 28 divided by 5. One digit not possible. Taking two digits. So 5 5s are 25. Division no need to explain. This from class 2, 3 onwards you are studying. So how much remainder? 3. So whole number part will be 5. Remainder for the numerator position and denominator will be same only. 5 5s are 25 plus 3 28 divided by 5. Get the same as the question. This is your answer. So in this way we are converting the improper fraction to the mixed fraction. So these 4 parts I have solved and explained. Other 2 parts you will try by your own. Coming to the third question, here express the following as improper fraction. Here some mixed fractions are given and you are asked to convert it to improper fraction. As I have told you in the previous question, question number 2, how to check whether your answer is correct or not, that same is the solution here. So how to solve. First I am writing and explaining in the form that here you are getting the whole number and then proper fraction. So you can write here numerator by denominator. So how we have to convert this mixed one into improper? That whole number into denominator you are doing. Okay, denominator will be multiplied to whole number. This whole numerator is added and divided by denominator will be the same. Understood? Means this denominator and the whole number will be multiplied, and to that answer this numerator will be added and denominator will be same only. So little bit you have to extend for writing. Just a direct answer you can't write here. So we are writing 7 into 4, and to that answer you are adding 3 and whole divided by 4. Means 7 4s are 28 plus 3 whole divided by 4, that is equals to 28. After that 29, 30, 31 divided by 4 is the answer. And here numerator is greater and the denominator is smaller. That means it is improper fraction. So we have converted this mixed fraction to the improper fraction. This is clear? Means whole number and denominator you are multiplying and numerator is added to the answer and denominator will be same only. So just go on solving. Here 5 into 7, and to that answer you are adding numerator and whole divided by 7 means the same denominator. 7 5s are 35 plus 6 divided by 7. So here 6 and 5 11, 41 by 7 is the answer. Next 2 5 by 6. So 6 into 2 plus 5 all divided by the same denominator. 6 2s are 12 plus 5 by 6, that is 17 by 6 is the answer. Here 5 into 10, to that 3 will be added, all divided by the same denominator. 5 10s are 50 plus 3, the same denominator, that is 53 by 5. It is the same answer. So 4 parts I have solved here and explained. The other 2 parts are left out. That 2 parts you will just practice by your own. So here we have completed our exercise 7.2. If you are getting PDF, then complete your notes through PDF. If suppose you are not getting, then through this whiteboard only you have to copy down and keep your notes complete. So here we have completed the exercise. Here we have completed exercise 7.2. So thank you for today's class. In the next class we will continue with exercise 7.3.